details and put them into their own words. Then they move on to doing the same thing to the next paragraph, and so on. In other words, they break a long reading passage, like a chapter, into smaller chunks or paragraphs, and work on understanding each chunk. That makes the task a lot easier. So to be a good reader, you'll need to be able to find the topic, main idea, and details of the paragraphs so that you can paraphrase them. Let's see, why don't you get out your next learning sheet here, 4A. Okay, so you can close that. We're gonna work on this together, just like we've done up until this point. Learn by watching, learn by sharing, and learn by practicing. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. I'm gonna first start by reading the directions. Put a D beside each detail, a T beside each topic, and an M beside each main idea. So, I'm going to first start by reading out loud each one. Hockey gives me a chance to skate. I love the exercise I get when I play sports. Soccer gives me a chance to run a lot. And sports. Well, to me, I think that this whole thing is about sports. So that is going to be my topic. Okay, the main idea. What is the main idea? What is the thing that the other things are about? I think that would be, I love the exercise I get when I play sports. So that's going to be the main idea. And I think that because the other two sentences talk about the types of exercise you can get when you play those sports. So I think those would be the details. So hockey gives me a chance to skate. That's a detail. Okay, so that kind of goes along with sports and the exercise you can get. So I'm going to write a D. And soccer gives me a chance to run a lot. Does that go along with the exercise you can get? Mm-hmm. So that's a detail. Okay, so now let's do this learn by sharing. Can you read these out loud for me?
Acting is my favorite thing to do. Acting. Waiting backstage before the play starts is exciting. I love the sensation of everyone watching me on stage.
Okay, so what is the everything in here, what is it about?
Acting.
Okay, so that is going to be what?
That is going to be the topic.
Exactly, so I will write a T. Okay, what is the main idea? So everything kind of is about that. Acting is the overall picture of it, but what is the main idea?
Acting is my favorite thing to do.
Okay, so that would be the main idea. I'm writing an M. Now, can you read this sentence and we'll check and make sure that those would support the main idea. So read that one.
Waiting backstage before the play starts is exciting.
Okay, so would that go along with why it might be her favorite thing to do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a detail. And this one?
I love the sensation of everyone watching me on stage.
Okay, would that go along with why it is her favorite thing to do?
Yeah.
So that's a detail. Okay, so we'll write D and D. Okay. Now, I am going to let you do this learn by practicing. And I'm going to kind of monitor and make sure that you're on the right track here. You have 8 possible points. 1 point for each correct answer. And you can go ahead and do this, and I'll just kind of make sure that you are on the right track. Okay, I like how you're starting with the topic and the main idea, but can I have you read it out loud so that I can make sure you're...
Mm-hmm. The topic is Canadian chocolate bars, and the main idea is Canada has different chocolate bars than the U.S. And then a detail is the Big Turk tastes like raspberry gumdrops with chocolate. And another detail is caramel has smooth, sweet caramel inside. Those two are details because they're talking about the main idea, which is that Canada has different chocolate bars than the US. They're telling details about the different bars.
Good job.
This one, the topic is making friends. And the main idea is what I do to make friends. And how she does that are the details, and those are, I do not pretend to be someone I'm not, and I accept everyone, not just those who are popular.
Okay, I like how you kind of did your thinking aloud, and I like how you explained how those supported the topic and main idea. So good job. Today you learned how to identify the topic, main idea, and details in a paragraph. So what are some of the things you can do to distinguish main ideas from details?
Read the sentence as a whole and figure out what it's about.
Okay, good. And you can see...
Or the paragraph as a whole, I mean.
Yep, you can see what it's about and then figure out what the whole thing is about, and then you can talk about details and see how it supports the main idea, what the whole thing is about, right?
Mm-hmm.
During our next lesson, if you've done well, which it looks like you did, you'll be practicing thinking of details that are related to topics and main ideas, okay? So once you all learn how to do this, you'll begin to learn and find paragraph parts in paragraphs. So I'm going to score this, and you can head out, and we will meet back next time and probably be moving